here we are. I actually finally got into a playtest, so I thought I would go ahead and stream my reactions at least. Even if I can't even if I can't stream the game itself. Yeah, get up a little bit early to make it happen. Uh, I don't know why they don't let you why they're not letting you stream it. Right? I guess it's because it's still in development. Stream it. Right? I guess it's because it's still in development. Stream it. Right? I guess it's because it's still in development. Stream it. Right? I guess it's because it's still in development. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are trying to glaze this game because it's a from slot game. So I don't know how much it's gonna stick, but we'll see. Ooh. Yep, it's just Bloodborne. Yeah, I've never actually played Bloodborne, and yet it still looks like exactly like it. Yeah, yeah. Bloodborne's actually been my favorite from slot title aesthetically. For a while there, I wanted to play it, but yeah, I really have no interest. You can jump 3 times. Okay. Yeah, so it's the exact same as every other from slot game in existence. Yep, the exact same. No difference. I'm surprised this is the first time this game has been shown to the public. They haven't even really shown like a new trailer yet. Like I don't know. I haven't been a. They didn't even let you design your character. Actually, it's probably a network test thing. Yeah, I imagine we'll get this in October. It does look way better than Elden Ring. I will say that. Like visually, it looks way better than Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm very curious. I think we can pretty much guarantee that this isn't going to be as popular as Elden Ring. A lot of people are already seething about it. So Yeah, character design looks like shit. I could kill you, but I'm gonna wander off instead. So it's like vampires. Oh yeah, it is a front sided. Okay. Like, I don't understand how FromStop keeps putting out the same game over and over again. It's like if Nintendo kept making Zelda 2 after. Like it's crazy how these games have not evolved since Demon Souls. Uh, yeah, the way things are looking now, this is gonna be like the Bayonetta 2 of the Switch 2, where like a lot of people are gonna get angry about it, but it's gonna go on to be like this really well received, like popular game. Like everybody I've seen seems to be over the moon about this playtest. It's not that good. Okay. I mean, I think the problem is that a lot of streamers will just glaze everything that like From Slot puts out. I mean, you're seeing a little bit of pushback to this because it's a Nintendo exclusive, but anyway. Or did they change the way healing works? These guys look like that yellow raincoat wearing motherfucker from Deadly Premonition. Okay. So it's a little bit different from Dark Souls. So you level up as you kill enemies, not so it's more like a normal RPG? You have range attacks in this game. Wow. But yeah, I think this game demonstrates what's going to happen whenever like the industry rallies behind a game like Elden Ring or whatever. Is that like Nintendo will just partner with the studio and we'll get like an exclusive title like this. That's that's really all there is to it. You're not. I don't think you're ever really going to see again like uh ever again see a game like Elden Ring because like the idea that like a big game like that wouldn't come to Nintendo consoles eventually is just kind of silly. And even back then, it was kind of that was kind of the case. Like I was saying immediately, like there was no reason why this couldn't have been on Switch. And now we have a Nintendo Switch exclusive from Slop game because from Slop knew where the wind was blowing. Attacking doesn't take your stamina. This interesting. You know what? Like people are gonna glaze this, but they ignored the far superior Devil's Third. Like that's my thinking on this. Yeah, like Devil's Third, a game that was from a way more hardcore director that had like way better online. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I guess like things have changed over the past decade, but yeah, Yagaki really got screwed with the release schedule for that game. If they had just come out like a couple of years later, well, that game was already this guy is just T-posing. What the hell is this? That's where we came from. Yeah, it's interesting to see how much has changed over the past decade. Because if you weren't there when Devil's Third came out, like you did not see how people treated like third party Nintendo exclusives back then. Because that was a really, really good third person shooter with a really, really good online. Well, I was trying to figure out how to drink blood. All right. How do I drink blood? Wow, so the howl does nothing apparently. Yeah, the text is a little bit too small to read. Yeah, so it's the same generic from slop shit. Here always the boundary of the network test. What? Is that all there is to it? No, no, it's going on. Yeah, it's gonna be a yikes for me, dog. I mean, that's about what I thought. It's another generic FromStock game with nothing really going for it. Battle. Oh, that's right. You. Oh, so this is like a shitty version of Use 8 with like the moon and like having to fight monsters. I guess. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. That's right. So you don't design characters in this. You have pre-selected characters. Okay. This wants so badly to be Castlevania. Matchmaking. Should we start watching it? So it's like primarily an online game, huh? Okay, so we got to do tutorials first. And hopefully they're quick enough because I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to like um play the tutorials and get into the actual game. I don't want to shit on the game until like I actually get to play an online match, but yeah, like I feel like they didn't do a good job promoting what this game actually is. Because like Miyazaki said this was like PvP versus E, which he's actually walked back. So like the one thing we knew about this game, yeah, From Slab has like pretty shitty monster design. Not gonna lie. Oh, so it's a roguelite, I think. Yeah, so it's a multiplayer from slot game. All right, so somebody called for help. So they're trying to make a game around multiplayer to make people actually care about multiplayer and Souls, basically. They, and he's staggered. How do you drain blood? Trespasser fell. Oh, I see. That was the wrong screen. I thought that was the minus button. Okay. They're pretty tutorial heavy for a from slot game. Yeah, I feel like fundamentally this is gonna have the same problem that like from slot multiplayer does, in which like less skilled players aren't gonna want to engage with it because they have to deal with more skilled players, and the more skilled players are gonna be kind of tryhardish. And for a while there, people were really glazing the soundtrack in these games, but they're really not that good. Yeah, that's about what I expected. It's a from slot game. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, why is it not on the radar? You have to check the map. Yeah, so I've said this several times, but like the from slot formula is inherently flawed, and that there's like really no way to salvage it. Um, and yet, like for some reason, people seem to think this is like the thing about from slot, and I do think this is true. That this game is kind of misleading because a lot of people think this is like a super hardcore, difficult franchise, and it's really not. It's more like slow paced and deliberate, and it's easier for people to like cheese it. It's not like Monster Hunter or like Sin and Punishment or like actually good action games. I would argue that like Kingdom Hearts is quite a bit harder than Souls. Way better game too. Holy shit, it's an RUS. Okay, yeah, I'll be playing Kingdom Hearts instead of those. I think most people will. Yeah, this game like appeals to the sort of person who like thinks this game is like way more hardcore than it actually is. They brought back the fog wall. Oh, come on. Well, you can't go through it this time. I guess vampires hate fog. Wait, is that not where I'm supposed to go? Where is the ritual site? I thought it was that gold bit on the map, but oh, oh, is this going by old school FPS logic where you just follow the enemies? Uh, like I just feel like anybody who likes these games just doesn't really have a lot of experience with like good action games or good action RPGs. Because it does feel like the people who grew up with this game just didn't stick with it. Just don't like play a lot of games in general. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Yeah, so it's a roguelite, basically. So it's like under night, it's like I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I am. Yeah, yeah. I'm not allowed to actually stream it, unfortunately. So I'm just streaming my reactions to it. Yeah, I feel like a lot of FromSoft fans like hate this PvP shit. So like I'm curious if I am very curious if like you're gonna see a backlash of this title. Because right now, this game's release is coinciding with like people not taking criticism of Nintendo products seriously. So like I feel like a lot of people are just gonna get hyped for it just because it's from Slop, and like anybody who speaks out against it is gonna be dismissed as like just a Nintendo hater. Um, I think it's pretty important for me to come out and speak out about it for that reason. Because like with my reputation, I should be able to like get people to listen, but yeah, it really sucks that like we have to like it really sucks that this game seems to be a vehicle of the console war. Yeah, like there's a lot of people like that. Yeah, people who would otherwise never buy a Nintendo console are doing that. Yeah, it's going to be a known phenomenon. So I can see a lot of these people being burned or like trying to speak out against Nintendo. I don't know. A lot of them were like upset about it, but I mean that's what you get for overhyping From Slop, right? Where the hell are we going? Yeah, so it's more like a roguelike than like a traditional ARPG, and I feel like a lot of people will be put off by that. I mean, I know I can't stand roguelikes like ever, so it's actually a major reason why I don't think I'll be picking this up, is specifically because of that. Yeah, I have not been able to get to the PvP. I've been doing the tutorial. Uh, yeah, I have not tried the PvP. They tell you to do the tutorial, and I can see why it's a little bit complicated. Um, but yeah, I'm worried I'm not going to have enough time to like actually get to the PvP. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and everybody hated that. So like, yeah, like I just think fundamentally PvP is not the direction that Souls should get it. Should be going in. I feel like actual fans like have made it very clear they don't want any changes to the formula at all. Like From Slops, they're in an interesting position because like um they've like basically hyper specialized like this genre and this combat style, and they're incapable of really branching out and doing anything else essentially. Like they're in this position where like if they try anything else their fans would get livid at them and it would bomb because like the low quality, but like um They're also like getting to the point where people are getting bored by the old formula. Like, because I pointed out like what a what a rehash Elden Ring was of Dark Souls from like a plot and gameplay perspective. Um, like they're having problems with innovation, I think. Um, everything they try that's not like exactly like Dark Souls is like just been kind of doomed to failure. Like we saw this with like Bloodborne and like Armored Core 6 and like this, Night Rain. It's just like Sekiro. Like it happens all over and over again. And people have been brushing it under the rug for a while now, but like um I think we're at the point now where like the bottom has fallen out and yeah, they did. Yeah, Armored Core was like their big thing before Souls, yeah. Yeah, the fact that like Armored Core isn't relevant now says a lot. Where the hell are we? Oh, is that it? Yeah, it was a fast travel point. Okay. Yeah, basically. Yeah. So like Souls are like watered down action RPGs that sell themselves based on like this vague dark setting and like the idea that they're hard. Um yeah, so it's basically just Dark Souls PvP. Like that's all this is that like it's just Dark Souls PvP. Yeah, Bloodborne didn't actually have PvP if I remember correctly. Air combo. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, doing something that Kingdom Hearts has been doing since 2002. That's great. Very clever. Again, so but well, like as Souls like expands the gameplay, it's gonna become more and more obvious that like the fan base isn't really capable of like doing much else other than like blocking and rolling. Dark battles are divided into four phases. Ritual sites do not appear in phase one. So it's like Night Rain, basically. They put out two Night Rains in a row. They really want this to be their next big thing, and holy shit, you have a Fortnite drop? Holy shit. No, you just spawn there. Well, I mean, it's the same concept, but like, but yeah, like, Yeah, I will not be picking this up. Not impressed. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden's so much harder than Souls. Like I'm playing like Ninja Gaiden Sigma on like hero mode right now, and like that is considerably harder than any Souls game because it has better platforming, better character, better enemy design, better like puzzle. So it's just better in general. That's Sigma. It's not even like the superior black version, uh, the big black ninja, but like okay, okay. Yeah, I'm glad that's becoming like more talked about. How like From Slot fans cannot handle something like Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I feel like if it wasn't for like Monster Hunter falling off, like Souls would never have blown up the way it did. Oops. Defeat does not affect level EXP. Okay, so like you don't lose your stuff when you die; you lose it when the match ends. Yeah, I think I've seen enough already. It is. It is. It is. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen enough to be honest. Yeah, like the fact that we still call these games Dark Souls when that was like a specific series and not like I think that says a lot. Like how all the attempts at like modernizing it with like Souls Born or like Elden Ring likes or what a Souls like. It's just like I mean that's always been my thing about these games. There's been a lot of Souls clones that are actually quite a bit better than Souls itself. Like they look better, they run better. Like I would not be surprised if Liza P is actually better than this. I was actually thinking about picking it up just to see. Um, Tips on saving money. Uh, just have money to begin with. That's really all you need to do. Because like I don't think anybody is being like unreasonable with money really. Because when you look around, everyone's just buying the essentials. The problem is that like uh is that like every employer everywhere is like scamming everyone, and like they should be paying out like significantly more. Uh, like I should not feel more financially secure like playing video games than I would like having a job. It's just like that's always been my mindset on it. And I'm very thankful I had the chance to do this, but like it's not practical for the economy long term is my mindset. I do think like employers need to shape up and they need to start hiring people. Like I keep hearing stories about people like applying at like grocery stores or whatever, and then like them trying to like say that they don't have enough experience. It's like that kind of shit needs to stop, okay? Like you don't need experience to work at a fucking grocery store. Like come the fuck on. Yeah, I'd say that's the main thing that needs to change. Like the whole experience thing. Like I think like employers need to be forced to just hire whoever and just train whoever wants to show up. Honestly, like no matter what, just so they can, just so we can like stop with the whole like experience thing because it's just a giant cope. Weapon enhancement. Yeah, nobody cares. Yeah, they just refuse to do it. And I do think they need to be called out on it like regularly. Like the whole idea that like people are just lazy is just stupid. Because if they were lazy, they wouldn't be showing up to work at all, right? DMC3 is harder than Souls. I don't think so. Yeah, DMC is DMC is the original Souls of like people who think the game is hard when it's just not. Yeah, I mean the thing is it's happening so much that people are actually catching on to like the grift. Like one of the things they do that they keep insisting that they keep finding better candidates. Like and yet they keep posting the job listing. It's like come the fuck on, time. Like who do you think you're trying to fool? It's I don't know, man. It absolutely has to stop. Like absolutely. Yeah, we haven't played a formal match, but we've been playing the tutorial and I'm already like bored of tears. Yeah, I think we've seen enough, honestly. Yeah, I think we'll just end the tutorial and then we'll just try to get to a proper match. I think do that. Yeah, I hate the idea of like giving my final judgment without actually playing a proper match. But casual? Oh, there's a rank match. So there's a rank system. So it's gonna be like Street Fighter 6. So. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. these Hololive girls playing Zelda games lately? Like I saw like Callie Mariopi play A Link to the Past, and now Naressa's doing Wind Waker. Like what's going on? I would not be surprised if this kind of shit is what keeps like classic Nintendo games relevant for kids. But okay, our first and probably last Duskbloods match. Yeah, honestly, like I do think after Street Fighter Six, I have like I really have no desire to play ranked in anything ever again because like fundamentally it is a waste of time. Like you're not like so what if you're like the best Street Fighter in the world? I just don't get it. It's not really why I play video games. So this is it. They're just like random flash mobs standing around in like KKK hats. Yo, Frank did it. Yeah, so there's no improvements to this from any other From slot game. Like you can jump, but it's like considering how these games work, I would say that's actually probably a detriment. Again, the more moves they give you in this, like the more I think it'll be obvious that just how like easy it is to exploit the game. Yeah, absolutely. So ranked is like the way I see ranked is that it's a way to pad out a game that has fundamentally no real reason to keep coming back to it. Because like with Street Fighter Six, like realistically, you would just keep playing the game until like you you played all the characters and you knew all the moves and like you're able to like you and your friends have gotten bored with it, right? Like that's when you're supposed to stop playing a fighting game. But with like when you have ranked, you just have this carrot on a stick where like there's always the next title to get and the next level to get to, and it's addicting, right? To get up to there, but like when you actually get there, you kind of realize it's kind of empty and it doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, yeah, I can't show the game because of the TOS. Sorry. Yeah, a lot of people will disagree with me on this, but like the art style is shit. I don't like the monsters. Yeah, I think this is a pretty heavily casualized Souls game actually. Yeah, it's shit. It's real shit. Yeah, I was kind of iffy on this idea that I wouldn't that I didn't play this game, but like But now that I have, I'm just like, you know what? I really was better off playing Castlevania, honestly. Watch the game through my glasses. Oh, yeah. I don't think From Slap's gonna come after me for that. But okay. So yeah, like what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to grind, get more powerful, so you can like fight things at the end. And I'm just like, the setup doesn't work. Yeah, so like fundamentally what they're trying to do, they're trying to turn Souls into Fortnite. Because you have the timer, you have like the other PvP players, you have like the boss at the end, and like the formula doesn't work. Yeah, I'd say this is quite a bit worse than other Souls games. It's not good, no. Yeah, there's nothing good about it at all. Which is about what I expected, but yeah, people are showing no interest even when they played it. Yeah, yeah, like when the game doesn't have the anti Nintendo like. Yeah, by the way, I don't believe this is Miyazaki's big project, by the way. It was hyped to be. Like, I think he came out and said it was, but I don't believe that's true. People are showing no interest even when they played it. Yeah, it is 100% because of Nintendo, 100%. Like, I think they're trying to like weasel their way out of it by complaining about the PvP instead, but like specifically the reason why people are so pissed is because of Nintendo's involvement, or specifically the fact that it's exclusive. I don't even know if Nintendo was actively like involved in this game, but yeah, they would. Yeah, I mean they did that with Night Rain. You know, like Night Rain was like it wasn't. Um, Night Rain wasn't as popular as Elden Ring, but like a lot of people were trying to damage control it for a long time, and like this isn't gonna have the same arc. Like I think this is gonna come out, and it's just I think it's gonna do well just because of like the hype around it or From Slop in general, but like because From Slop fans are the kind of people who will play anything that they put out. But like, um, I think eventually everyone's gonna agree that this is kind of a low effort slop. I love how you don't have fall damage. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, this was a complaint about the original Dark Souls back in the day, like how the game didn't feel like it had like that random element because all the enemies were in place. So now that you have the random element, what you get is this like mess that doesn't make cohesive sense. Where you just have enemies that just fling themselves at you and like from stop. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to make a YouTube video about this because I believe I'm the only person who's advocating for this game to fail right now. Um, Yeah, we'll pause the stream for a bit, record the video, get it uploaded. I'll probably have breakfast actually, and then we'll probably go back to playing Tales, which, by the way, is a way better RPG franchise than fucking Duskblood, Souls. Is this the only area in the game? Hey, where are all the other players? I think the maps are like a little bit too big, actually. Maybe I'm just like not playing the game properly, but like uh because I do feel like there's some of the mechanics I'm not picking up on. But like I feel like again that's a problem with FromSoft in general is that like their mechanics should be a lot more intuitive in my mind. Because like they're not fundamentally that complicated. It's just that they suck at like actually explaining how they work. Like remember like kindling and Dark Souls and how long it takes you to figure out how like what unhollowing does and all that. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think that's the big problem with it. Yeah, the monster designs are not good. They are not good. I don't think it did. No, man. I'm glad we're at the point now where we can't pretend that like Souls is better than Zelda because that was the big thing. Like from Dark Souls to like Elden Ring was that people thought that like Souls had like surpassed Zelda, and that just never happened. I always knew it would fall apart at some point, but it's interesting that this is how it happens with a Nintendo exclusive. Are just Elden Ring monsters? Okay. Yeah, so there's another network test later tonight. I wanted to do the one in the morning though, because I think I'm going out tonight. So I'm not gonna be playing the fucking Duskbloods. Yeah, so this is not as good as Bayo 2. It's not as good as Devil's Third. Like, I don't know. Like, this is the first third party exclusive we've gotten in a while. Since like what? Sparks of Hope? I'm dead. You were called by dusk. Okay. Yeah, this was complete slop. This was complete slop. Okay. So I believe that's the end of the network test. Uh yeah, I think we've seen enough. We are deleting the Duskbloods. Okay. All right. So that was complete and total slop. That was okay, okay, we're gonna go and break and record my video, but like that was just absolute garbage. Absolute fucking garbage. But yeah, we'll be right back with once I record my review.
I coveted that.
All right, we're back finally with some actual fucking video games. So we're actually playing good video games. So we went from our like vampire game to game about killing vampires, which I think is pretty based. So I guess that's the real lore behind the Duskbloods is that like they were defeated alongside Dracula in 1999. Okay. What were we doing? Yeah, we were. Okay. 16. I thought I only had one. So what do you do with the journals? Whatever. Yeah, so I just uploaded my Duskblood review. I don't think I'll be actually be playing it. I feel like everyone is kind of like unanimously coming out and like decrying the game for being shit. And I'm actually on their side for this one because like I said this about Night Rain too, is that like nobody wants PvP in from slot games. Like it's just not what anyone's interested in. It's not what people like about the games. And like him trying to like make it into Fortnite is just kind of like it's a disaster waiting to happen. Yeah, I mean it's the same mistake that Platinum Games made, where like instead of like settling for their niche of making like hardcore action games, instead they like tried to go super mainstream. Like I feel like they're falling into the same pitfall there. That bitch is a hoe. Ah shit. Wow. Okay. My name is Shino. I'm a vampire hunter operating out of Weigel Village. Here we go. That picture's I love Showa. She's my friend. I don't want to be a king. I want to see God again. What is this? Oh shit! Well, shit. What the hell is going on? I can't even knock back for some reason. All right, there we go. High potion, diamond. Oh, that's what I needed, isn't it? High potion, magnetized blades. Wait, what? What the hell does that do? Okay. I think that's all we needed. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think it's a rare item. Shit. Well, at least we can run through everything now. Yeah, why is she not using the flying glyph? I don't. Ugh. So you have to play through these insane platforming challenges just to like get a chance at getting the Alexandrite. Alexandrite. What the hell is Alexandrite anyway? Is it a real material? The game wants me to believe it's like more valuable than diamond and onyx. I love Shinoa. She's my friend. Okay. Uh, the hell was that? Ah, unbelievable. So you're gonna have to play through these stages. Maybe it'd be easier to just go the Nest of Evil. I'm sorry, the Large Cavern, which is a completely different thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to play through the stage a lot. We're gonna. What the hell is this thing? Yeah, where is the Alexandrite? Green chests. Yeah, yeah. So you have to just replay these stages over and over again until you can get. Wow. Okay. So I had to get to the point where I can like actually beat this area consistently. Do we have any let's see, glyphs? Let's see, platinum plate. No. We've had the best stuff for a while now. Why is it still level one? How long does it take to upgrade your familiars in this? It's just insane. I don't, and when's Symphony of the Night coming out? I really want to replay that one. Honestly, like I started a playthrough on like the Xbox One a while back. I think we're gonna set up the Xbox One and play that. I don't know. After Tales, probably. I don't know. Yeah, I really want to give Ninja Gaiden Black a crack. Like, I've just lost all enthusiasm for Sigma. I mean, not that I ever had it anyway, but like the more I see from like Ninja Gaiden Black and Two, like I feel like those games are just way better in general. Why does this thing take so long to like fire? It takes so long that you can't like. I don't understand why in this game they don't have familiars behave the way they do in Symphony of the Night. None of them do this. Like Symphony of the Night had like a pretty cool system where you had a familiar option and you just had a familiar with you at all times, or you can unequip it if you want. Like you don't need it tied to like a certain command. I don't understand why it's not just a its own thing. Oh, did I not get more habit? It's hard. Shit. Hang on, I guess we can just use the magical ticket. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna abuse the shit out of magical tickets. The potions in this game are way too expensive. Like super potions are like 30,000 gold in a game where like it's difficult to get like 2,000. Like it's just like that's. I guess at a certain point, like you just become so powerful where it's not really a big deal. But like I don't know, the game's balancing does seem kind of off because it feels like you struggle for a long time, and then you get to like a high enough level, and then you just stomp everything in the game with no effort. Like I think in this area is like that. Like I think all I had to do is like tank attacks and I'm good. What's Polk there doing? Yeah, so we're gonna have to replay this over and over again until we get to the point where we can like just beat it consistently. Yeah, I didn't do the Nest of Evil in Fortune of Ruin in our last playthrough. I think we'll go through that next and like 100% that. I don't know if there's anything like that in Dawn of Sorrow actually. I don't think there is. And I know there isn't in Aria. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I complain about this game not being as good of Aria, but like, it also has significantly more content because, like, I think you can get through all of Aria in like 7 hours. It's really not that long of a game, and this is like, I don't know. I think it takes considerably longer than that to do it to do it in this game. Oh, that's great. He's not doing any damage. Mario Tennis Fever, hell yeah. It's been a while since I played. Yeah, so I'm strong enough to survive. The issue is that like I can't take the hits and I can't like easily get more healing items because they're just so ridiculously expensive. And there's not an easy way to farm gold as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these enemies. Who does this guy think he is? Gilgamesh? Is this thing a boss? Why isn't he dying? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this of that rotoscoped setup. Shit, this isn't gonna be a warp, is it? Did not think so. Wait, what? But it let me use the magical ticket last time. But huh? It let me use the magical ticket the first time. What was I doing differently? Was it because there were still enemies in the room or what? Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I think we're gonna have to grind a little bit more. Uh, wait, what the hell is AP? What the hell is AP? So even at this stage, I'm like, yeah, I think it's gonna work. I'm probably just too high level for those. Yeah, I don't think anyone cares. Yeah, you're gonna see this game just not be remembered as fondly as Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, what was it? I was like, wait, why can I not warp? No, you have to walk in and then warp. I was just like, wait. Okay, I was just like, I, s- I spazzed out on how that worked for a minute. Okay, yeah, this is way more effective. And look how quickly I'm leveling up by doing it this way. And level 62, and I still can't beat the stupid large cavern. Okay, it's 30,000. Yeah. Yeah, without the anti-Nintendo sentiment, like I feel like the Duskbloods just has no real momentum behind it. So we got to keep grinding until we can beat the large cavern. It's just like, what's even waiting for us down there? Yeah, I think we're done for now. Should we play something else? I really should just keep playing until I fall asleep because I got up way too early tonight. And I have somewhere to be later today, so I only did it for the Duskbloods, and it was lame. So I can't imagine the Duskbloods is more than a couple of months away from release. I don't think it's coming out in September. I imagine it's going to be an October release. Yeah, so like they give a ton of EXP, and I'm able to beat them in like 2 hits, and I have the ability to run fast. So, all right, well, Shinoa must be like she must get tired easily. She must have no stamina. Nice 54. Yeah, it's 2 levels up. Jiggery porkery. Okay. Ah, shit. Yeah, we'll have to keep grinding until we can get to the large cavern. Yeah, so there's not as I understand it, there really isn't like harder. Yeah, as I understand it, there really yeah, I don't think there's better gear. I certainly haven't been able to find any. Like I believe I have the best gear in the game now, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so you turn the spell on once and it stays on until you turn it off. I mean, I don't know how good the Master's Ring is. I know that exists. Maybe there's like some good equipment hidden behind the quest I haven't finished yet. Yeah, we grinded like yeah, we'll have a grinded 3 levels by the end of this. So I think that might be a good enough shot. And when you really get into these games, you start doing like really weird shit like this. Like it's the same with Aria. You keep grinding the same enemies over and over again, trying to get their souls. Yeah, Aria is like really replayable because of that. Oh yeah, speaking of Aria, apparently I've never actually gotten all the souls on this version of the game. I thought I did, but that must have been the Wii U version because I think I went back and played that just before this version came out. Or I'm sorry, the last version came out. So it doesn't feel that long ago, but okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Aria. So I don't know. I've never done everything in Dawn of Sorrow either. So I don't know. Yeah, I love how whenever I go back to these games, I start just playing them endlessly because they're just so much fun. 12. So we grinded like 3 levels. Let's see if we can do it. think I'm taking the hits pretty well. Yeah, the first floor isn't shit. I think it's like the later floors I struggle with. Yeah, I think I'm ready to play something else. Let's look at these boys. Uh, uh, yeah, I'm still getting wrecked by like randos. Yeah, like the end game, like it's crazy. Like how much harder like the secret dungeons are than like the actual final boss. I mean, this game and its difficulty spikes are insane. Um, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to play Tales of Arise. We'll probably do it later tonight after I get back from what I'm gonna do. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna take a nap real soon. Oh. Yeah, we have Rico Harbor. There are a lot of games on NSO I haven't beaten yet. This is Here I am playing this one that I don't really like that much. Man, it's so crazy going from this to the Duskbloods because like the Duskbloods like played like shit. Like it was so basic. Oh, oops! Oh shit! I was supposed to go. I'm an idiot. Oh. F0. F 0. Whew. Oh damn! They don't let you. Yeah, there's certain stages where it's like really difficult to get around because they try and strong arm you into going a certain way. Yeah, this might be the only stage of the game where it's not a good idea to get the 100 coins by doing the red coin challenge. Yeah, but there are like slight differences in between stages, and sometimes they're so subtle you wouldn't pick up on them. I can't believe the bloopers only appear in 2 stages. Like they're such an iconic part of Rico Harbor. One of my favorite parts of the game actually was the blooper races back in the day. That buoy looks like that thing from what the hell is that? That's a rubber ducky. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot about this. You got to talk to this guy? Ooh, a blue coin, really? Wait, why can't you use it here? Is it because of oh? It's probably so you don't you abuse it to like go through the blooper race without the bloopers. That is odd that it's not triggered. So it does depend on the course, like what's available. But like usually you don't really need the nozzles or Yoshis, so like it's just like what's the point? Like they're not that broken. I don't know. Ooh. Is that really seriously? Well, traditionally Bruce related. Oh. Yeah, the computer was okay. I hate it when that happens. Okay. God and Jesus. God and Jesus. Is there? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they would hire me because like, no, I need to get started. Yeah, because like just getting fucked by other people. I hate you. You're not fighting anybody. Yeah, you're not fighting anybody. Fag. Fag. Well, to be fair, I don't like you either. What do you know? Yeah, yeah. The races don't go right about everything. Feels like yeah, I mean, nobody get like I don't know. Yeah, I just don't care about it. Yeah. Yeah, weird that bloopers of all things are like one of the more prominent enemy types in this game because like they're not super common in 3D Mario's. I don't. They weren't in 64 at all, were they? Come to think of it. Yeah, if I just had a job, if I had any kind of job, if I had any kind of career, yeah, because if I was a kid, if I was a kid, nobody helped me try to get out of poverty. He really doesn't like her. Mom is up. Yeah, I don't have any opportunities. Yeah. It's like I said, like 100 coin stars are not as bad in Sunshine at 64 because like it's not as easy to die accidentally. There's like way more opportunity to find coins. The areas are bigger. It's a lot more chill experience. It's not exactly fun, but it's not as annoying as it is in 64 either. I do appreciate how the environments in this game do feel like real locations, and I feel like 100 coin shines are when you really start noticing that how much effort went into making this stage. Oh, that's right. This came out the same year that Nintendo lost Rareware, didn't it? Oh, working on my next book. 4 coins. There's all this clipping. I swear I've never seen this much clipping in this game before. Yeah, who play tested this? Someone, the people involved in that didn't know what they were doing. One measles. Yeah, I love how you can do that even though it doesn't do anything. All right. There we go. 3 coins. Oh wait, yeah, 2 coins and a blue. Oh, there we go. Oh, can we get the rocket pad? Yeah, we can. Okay. Gotta think. Yeah, I think the way it works in the course is that you have to get like the power up from a specific stage, and then it's like always available, if I remember correctly. Oh come on. Oh come on. Yeah, there aren't a lot of sewers in this game, aren't there? Like as a kid, it felt like they were this huge deal, but like looking back on it, I think you only really see them in Rico Harbor and the stage. I don't think they're anywhere else in the game. It's kind of surprising. Like I always saw them as a staple personally. So shooting the butterfly doesn't do anything. I thought it did. All I need is the rocket nozzle, and I can't seem to get up there. I've got to get up. I've got to get up there. What's the point of these scaffoldings? Are they building something here? Damn it. Okay, we need one more coin. Oh, there we go. There it is. So you got to get this one first to unlock it. Yeah, I completely forgot how that worked, actually. So the game actually gives you a lot of functionality when it comes to like how you're gonna do certain things. I wonder if you were intended to like jump up this thing with the rocket launcher. How long until we? I'm surprised. I'm surprised Flood didn't appear in the Mario Galaxy movie, considering how much emphasis the paintbrush had. Holy fucking shit! It's going by the fountain, isn't it? Oh no, no, okay. Oh, we got it. Oh, come on! You can't get the blue coin. Oh, come on, really? Okay. Oh, look at that. We got 20. So we got two more after this. How is he like pumping while spitting like that? Whatever.
Hey, home.
Yep, views are way up. Yep. That Duskbloods video is getting views way above the average. All right. Damn it. Okay. How is Duskbloods? Yeah, it's slop. Duskbloods is schlop. Uh, okay. Bum 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 bum. Should we do Gelato Beach? Yeah, they would. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's one of the copes right now is this idea that Nintendo's not producing new video games because we got like 2 remakes this year, and I'm just like, have you not been playing the new games that have been coming out? You fucking fact. Like the remake thing is only a valid criticism if you're not getting new games at all, and like that's the difference is that we actually are getting new games on Switch too. Let's go home and play some games. And I really don't want to do this now. Like, yeah, I guess we'll do 100 coin star stream or something, and then we'll just start grinding the blue coins. I, I really don't enjoy doing this. Like, for me, what I like doing in this game is just playing it over and over again, and just like the good stages over and over again. Like, there's no reason to 100% it really. Like with Galaxy, like it's worth doing because like everything's so much fun, but like in Sunshine, it's really not. It's my favorite thing about the game is just dicking around in the map. The Dream Warrior is a completely different character. Okay. Okay. Man, I really want to play Tales of Arise, but like I'm kind of worried I'm too tired. Yeah, we might just boot it up and like grind in it or something. Ugh. This is why I love Tales, is that you can just put it on auto battle and just endlessly grind and just like watch this really kino anime while streaming and talking to your awesome chat, who is I believe made this month of August the best selling month of the year for me when it comes to my book sales. Thank you all for your support. I'm very thankful. Yeah, so last month was my all-time great high for the YouTube channel, and I think this is my all-time high. I'm sorry, not the all-time high. This year's high for the book sales. So yeah, thank you all for your support. I'm very, very grateful. Um, yeah, once we can start getting like all-time highs on like multiple platforms at once, we should be good. Honestly, I don't need much more than what I'm getting now, but yeah, but I'm very thankful for everything that you do. The Cattle Have Fangs is getting done. So yeah, I was thinking last night that I do think this is the best RPG of the generation by far. I can't think of anything else that's as good as this. Xenoblade 3, I think, is like probably second. I don't know. RPGs are kind of weird because I feel like a lot of times people play like the best ones like years after the fact. I just went through that process with Berseria. Yeah, they're just random dudes standing around. You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's going to be enough for the both of us, though. That's why we're going to cook it instead. That doesn't change the what? Cook? I've never done anything like that before. He's never cooked. We need it, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try. What do you mean you've never cooked? What are you, a Zoomer? Like, oh no, this is a society with no DoorDash. Surely this is hell. Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little. Why? What purpose would it serve? I guess you're right. I just think you look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere. What? He's a. This should definitely keep you guys full. You guys? Me. Yeah, everybody eats in this game, but nobody shits. Huh. I'm impressed you can manage so well. Well, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. What? It wouldn't have been perfect if it had any flavor. Sorry it didn't live up to your palate. Oh, no, that wasn't knock on you. I was just sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me. You got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shocked too? Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although apparently what I like tends to be a little out there. How so? What's so unusual about what you eat? Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant. Everyone else said they were way too spicy. Dolphins, maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of peanut feeling. Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your taste, though. I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. The try hard narrative? What do you mean? Speedy Chef? I hate camping out. Uh, this must be it. It's pretty ancient, and I recognize. Oh yeah, yeah. It's not just their technology. The Romans built their structures out of special materials too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Dan's using weaponry, anyway. So how the hell did he? May not have been a fancy feast we just had. I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it. That's that. We do our best to get our honest. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs before they get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it neither, so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us. Oh no.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the soul after a while.
How is it better like you know what it's like?
I may be wrong, but they don't let me eat. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some on hand. Yes. Do you want it?
Sure.
Does she eat a lot? See what's going to suck.
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest a few centuries ago.
Not a bad place. Sure is crawling with critters. And it makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard down either way.
Agreed. I don't know about you. I'm not looking to hang around here any longer than necessary.
Keep our eyes on the prize.
Thanks, kiddo. I'm really feeling it.
Really? Yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
We've been off for a while now.
You're tired? I'm not putting off until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find us.
Yeah, they can do it.
Barely a blip on our radar. Well then, let's keep moving.
This advanced technology. For amazing asking for something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be
Former owner's old wardrobe. Yeah.
not very long done here. It don't look like it reached its aim.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Oh, come on. She's a fashionista. I can't believe we had to go on a quest to get her a new outfit.
You care how you look. But we've got places.
I think I actually like the first dress better, but I really like the simple look. It's not that hot of a dress. Like, what's this? Maybe it's the stockings.
No. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Okay, let's head back to Elizabeth.
Leave that out to find a new outfit.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
She's so passive. Xian, did you not like the old dress? I like the first dress. Whatever. I'm so stoked to get through this. Yeah, I adore this game, so I'm so happy to finally be playing it again.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? Me thought it was a random castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from land 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and the Lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the Lord's castle moved to its current location now. Well, satisfied?
Yeah, thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything bad this time. Come on, let's keep moving.
We gotta get back to Elizabeth.
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry. Let's get me back to the familiar territory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. Something about the detour?
Not really. No hunger pangs and nothing to stop that.
Okay.
Hey, where's my quest? Where's my quest list? Oh, I got the wheat already, but I didn't get the potatoes. The wheat and potatoes. Ah. I think I'm gonna nap for a bit. I want to keep playing. Unfortunately, I'm just kind of ready to zonk out. How am I doing? Yeah, I wish we could have played a little bit more, but we'll come back to it later tonight. Uh, yeah, I think this is gonna be the next game we get through. Honestly, I'm really into it. I have been for a long time. So, um, has it really been 4 hours? Wow. This has not felt like a 4 hour long stream, but anyway. Yeah, thank you